All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a couple short stories here. The first short story we're going to take a look at is, let me grab this here, where are we at? Okay. Is going to be this one here. Okay, the link is in the VerbLink chat box, and I'll also place it in the Google chat box as well. I believe we didn't do this one. I can't exactly recall. If we didn't do this one, we can go down. If we did this one already, we can go down to the next one. Yeah, check that out. Very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Welcome back to class.
Thank you.
How's your day going today?
Yeah, my computer is very bad nowadays, so sometimes I will kick it out. So
Okay.
I can't unmute, so sometimes it happens. If I can't unmute, I need to apologize.
Okay. All right. All right. No worries. No worries. We all go through that sometimes. Hi, Julieta. How are you? Hello, Julieta. All right, I'll come back to you. How about Amparo? Oh, there we are. Hi, Julieta. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thanks.
Good, good. Nice to see you again.
Thanks.
Let's see. Amparo, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing well, thank you. What about you?
Good. I'm doing great, thank you. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
All right, Ali, how you doing?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well, thank you. How
Hi
are you?
there. I'm doing great, thank you. And we also have Marianne. Hi, Marianne. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Fine, and you?
Good, good. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
All right. We also have Alexander. Hi, Alexander. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you for
Very
asking.
nice. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Jose, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you.
Good to see you as well. We also have Julio. Hi, Julio. How you doing?
Hello, Chad. I'm doing okay, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. And let's see. We also have Vladimir. Hi, Vladimir. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing well.
Good,
What about
good.
you?
I'm doing great. Vladimir, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia. What part?
Nearby St. Petersburg.
Nearby St. Petersburg. Okay. I think you're my first student over there. Most of my students come from, it's either Moscow or they're in Siberia, starting at like Tomsk, Irkutsk, Yekaterinburg. Anyway, all of those little cities that are down along the bottom. So most
Russia
everyone is
big.
yeah, it's massive, massive. But anyway, great to have you here. All right, excellent, you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna start off with Vladimir this hour.
Cool.
Okay. So Vladimir, let me have you read this very first paragraph down to love songs, please.
Okay. As I walked down the same street almost every day for the last 23 years, stopped at the same coffee shop almost every day for the last 6, and ordered the same drink I had each of those days, I marveled at how routine my day was. I nodded to the woman who always walked her dogs at the same time I went out for coffee, so her smallest dog peed on the same tree it always did. I smiled and waved to the little girl I had watched trade her stroller for a bicycle a few years earlier, and gave 50 cents to the homeless guy who always stands on the corner singing love songs.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word love here. Now this is we're going to use our neutral sounds instead of saying la, love with an ah, it's love.
Love.
There you go. One more time. Love.
Love.
Good, good. Okay. Let's go to this word here. Give me a good TR. Stroller.
Stroller.
Good, much better. Okay. Let's take a look at the word girl. So this is going to be an sound here in the middle instead of girl. Okay. Girl.
Girl.
Good. So, the little girl I had watched.
To the little girl I had watched.
Okay, very nice. Next up, we have the word did. Give me a short I sound instead of did. It's did.
Did.
Good, much better. Right here, we have the word coffee instead of coffee. Coffee.
Coffee.
I went out for coffee.
I went out for coffee.
Okay, good. And our last one is the word routine. The stress is on the end of the word. Okay, instead of routine, it's routine.
Routine.
Good. I marveled at how routine my day was.
I marveled at how routine my day was.
Good. Nice job. Thank you. All right, let's go to Marianne. Okay, please continue from as I entered. Finish this page. And I'll have you read down to, let's see here. Go ahead and read down to here where it says a purpose in my day, please. So starting right here, as I entered. Marianne, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
There you go.
So as I entered the little cafe on the north side of the street, no, not at all startled by the bell on the door. The heavily tattooed girl behind the counter smiled and turned to get my medium coffee, with room for milk. I took it from her with the same smile and nod I had given the woman with the dogs and the little girl on the bike, dropping my change into her tip jar. At the few tables were mostly colleague students, reading books and typing furiously on their laptops. I singed nostalgically for the time when I had as much purpose in my day.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this word here. Give me a good CH sound at the end instead of much. Much. Much.
Much.
Good. I had as much purpose.
I had as much purpose.
Good job. Okay, let's try these two here together. Sighed nostalgically.
Sighed nostalgically.
Nostalgically.
Nostalgically. Okay.
Good. I sighed nostalgically for the time.
I sighed nostalgically for the time.
Good. Okay. This word here is furiously instead of furious. Furiously.
Furiously. Okay.
Good. Right here, instead of colleague students, it's college students.
College students.
Okay, very good. Next we have coffee instead of coffee. Coffee.
Coffee.
Very nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, this right here is tattooed instead of tattooed. Tattooed.
Tattooed.
The heavily tattooed girl.
The heavily tattooed girl.
Give me an L there instead of girl. Girl.
Girl.
Good. The heavily tattooed girl.
The heavily tattooed girl.
Good job. Next here is startled instead of startled. Startled.
Startled? Like
startled.
Startled. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to use that O sound for the L, right, and then add the D. Okay, so not at all startled by the bell. One more time, it broke up just a little bit. Not at all startled by the bell.
Not at all startled by the bell.
Good, good. Nice job with that O. Good. And the last one here, you added an H to the word as, saying, has I entered. Okay, so let's remove the H. It's as I entered.
As I entered.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue with Julio. All right, Julio, please continue from I was still going. And read down to, let's see, read down to here where it says living at home, please.
I was still going through the same motions, had my routine down to the minute, but the pieces of it, which I used to actually get things done, were missing. Now, I just floated from place to place, smiling at strangers. Acknowledging this, I shrugged, as if I'd felt a draft, though there was none. My routine had seemed comforting when I was in school, when my stagnancy was a requirement of progress. But now there was no goal being worked toward, no purpose being served. I was a college graduate with no prospects, living at home.
Awesome job. Very good. I can hear a major difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
can hear it.
practicing.
Yeah, I can hear a major difference. Yeah, with your cadence. Your cadence is the way that you say things when you're saying them. Okay, so your cadence and how you're pronouncing your sentences as well as your intonation, I can really hear a big difference. And that's even, you know, when I think the last time you were in class with me was maybe 2 months ago. Maybe even longer, something like that. But yeah, very good job. Okay, so the only time when your intonation or your cadence was lacking, okay, was right here. Okay, so you said, let's see here, I was a college graduate. Okay, so here you said, I was a college graduate. Okay, so you emphasized graduate. We want to say da 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 da. I was a college graduate. Ba da 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 da. Okay, so let's try that here. So I was a college graduate with no prospects.
I was a college graduate with no prospects.
Good, good. Now with the AT here, we don't want to say graduate. That's the verb. It's graduate.
Oh, graduate.
Wit. Graduate with a short I sound. One more time. I was a college graduate with no prospects.
I was a college graduate with no prospects.
Great job. Really good. Let's go to this one here. This was pronunciation. You had said shuddered, adding an R at the beginning. This is shuddered.
Shuddered.
Good. I shuddered as if I shuddered as if I'd felt the draft.
I shuddered as if I'd felt the draft.
Good job. Last one here with pronunciation, J. Okay, this is the only sound that I really heard you miss. With shuddered, you added a sound. This was the only one you really missed. So just.
I just floated.
Good. That's it. Okay, everything else is awesome. Really good job, man. Really nice.
Thanks.
Cool. All right, let's go to Jose.
Yes.
All right, Jose, what are you going to focus on?
Okay.
You're going to focus on your R sounds, right?
Okay.
Focus on the R. Push the tongue down. All right, let's see here. Let me have you read until, so what is that? 5, Okay, let me have you read down to here where it says, move in the breeze. So stop right here at this comma, please.
Okay. I had no excuse keeping me from going out into the world, but I still wasn't doing it. I left the coffee shop and walked straight to my bench in the park, only peripherally aware of the few minutes it took to get there. The transition from traffic noises to park noises was familiar and taken for granted, as the transition from inhale to exhale. As I sat down, I took the lid off of my coffee so that it would cool, putting the cup down on the bench to my left and taking a magazine out of my bag. The old lady who was always in the park watching the leaves move in the breeze.
Okay, all right. So you started off really well, and then you lost it towards the end. Okay. So let's we're gonna practice some R's and then some other pronunciations as well. Okay. So let's try the last word here. So instead of breeze, breeze.
Brr.
Okay. Breeze.
Breeze.
Okay. So when you say that, when you say the E, your tongue has to raise high in the back of your mouth. And remember, after you pronounce the R sound, you have to push the sound forward because if you have it back here, then it sounds different. Okay, so once the R comes back, right, and your tongue raises up, it pushes the sound forward. Pushing it out. Breathe.
Breeze.
Almost.
Breeze.
Almost. So
Breathe.
you have to push your tongue down. So you're saying breathe,
Okay. Breathe.
breathe. So feel
Breathe.
inside of your mouth how that feels, because that R is hitting the top of your mouth.
Breathe.
Brr, breathe.
Breathe. Breathe.
There you go.
Breathe.
That's a little better.
Breathe. Breathe.
That's a little better. Keep practicing that. Okay, with the vowel sound
Okay.
after the R. Okay.
Breathe.
I want to
Okay.
take a look at some other sounds here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So with the word magazine. Okay.
Magazine.
When you're pronouncing the G, it's way in the back of your mouth. Magazine. Okay. Instead of maga, it's magazine.
Magazine.
Yeah. Push the sound forward. Push the sound forward in your mouth. Okay.
Magazine. Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's go to here. Okay. You'd said would cool. Okay. First up, the L is silent in this word. We do not say would. Okay. It's would. Open your mouth.
Would.
Okay. Would cool.
Would cool.
Okay. So let me show you what it looks like. Okay. So when we say the word would, you have to open your mouth. The sound has to come forward. It cannot be in the back of your mouth. You're saying wool. Okay. You cannot say that. Your sound has to move forward. Okay.
Okay.
When I start off with an oo, and then my mouth opens. Would. Almost. So what I want you to forget about the D for right now. I just want you to say That's the sound. Now I want you to add the D. Ud. There you go. Good. Ud.
Okay. Good.
Okay, that's the ending of the word. Now all you have to do is add an oo to the beginning. Don't let the sound move backwards. Okay, keep it in the front part of your mouth.
Okay.
Would.
Good.
Almost. Okay, so that one's that one. What I would do, I would practice the middle of the word to the end to make sure that you have that one correct, and then practice the beginning of it. Okay.
Okay.
Because the sound is getting trapped towards the front, and you're saying would. Okay, and your lips aren't opening up. Okay, so grab a mirror, and look at your own mouth. Make sure that your mouth is opening. Okay, if it's not, that's what's creating that ooh sound, because you're leaving it closed. You're saying would. Okay, your mouth is not opening up, so you need to open it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, nice job, Jose. Thank you. Let's go to Heidi.
Yeah.
All right, Heidi. Heidi, excuse me. Okay, we went to Breeze. All right. Please continue from smiled and finish this page. And let's have you read down to, where's that at? That's 5. Let's have you read down to here, pattern. Break the pattern, please.
Okay. Smiled in the way that scratched her nose and waved rapidly in my direction. I waved back and smiled. The same smile reserved for the dog walker, the little girl, and the coffee shop girl. I wondered how many years the old lady had been coming to the park, sitting on the same bench every day. I looked at her stooped shoulders and her shriveled hand in a neat little pile on her lap, and wondered how long I could go on doing the same thing every day. I was filled with an urge to suddenly jump up and break the pattern.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to up here. We're going to go to hands first. So we need that S. I need that S to jump out at the end of that word. Okay, so it's hands.
Hands.
There you go. Okay, her shriveled hands.
Her shriveled hand.
Give me the S. Hands.
Her shriveled hand.
Okay, so you're ending right on that D. So it's hands.
Hands.
There you go. That's the S. Okay, so let's try it in the sentence. So her shriveled hands.
Her shriveled hands.
There you go. That's when the S comes out. Good, good. Okay, nice job here with stooped. Yeah, that's stooped and not stupid. Okay, I would hate to have stupid shoulders. But yeah, stooped shoulders. Good. Let's go to, all right, so every day. So here on this combination, we're going to emphasize day here at the end. Instead of every day, okay, it's every day. So sitting on the same bench every day.
Sitting on the same bench every day.
Okay, give me a good long A sound instead of sam. Same. Same.
Same.
Good, that's it. Good. Okay, next up is girl. The coffee shop girl. Give me a good sound here. The coffee shop girl.
The coffee shop girl.
Okay, all right, gal. Okay, so you're saying gal. Okay, it needs to give me more of an R into the L. Girl.
Girl.
There you go. There you go. One more time. Girl.
Girl.
Good. The coffee shop girl.
The coffee shop girl.
Good. Much better. Much better. Let's go to the word walker instead of walker. Okay. The dog walker.
The dog walker.
Good. Nice and open. Much better. Much better. And your last word is the word waved. Okay. Give me a long A here instead of webbed. It's waved. Waved.
Waved.
Good. And waved rapidly.
And waved rapidly.
Give me the ly on the end. Rapidly.
Rapidly.
One more time. Lee. Pronounce that E nice and loud. Rapidly.
Rapidly.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Julieta.
Yes.
Okay, Julieta, please read from But All I Could Really Master. Okay, and okay, let's have you read down to here where it says breeze, please.
But all I could really master was moving my coffee to my other side and switching which leg was crossed over the other, exhaling sharply like a cat that had been inadvertently kicked in the middle of the night. I looked up at the sun slanting through the branches of the trees, stopping to think for a moment about what a gorgeous day it was. That just made my agitation worse, because it meant that it was all me. I couldn't blame my frustration on anything external, no rain clouds threatening in the distance. It was a perfect day, complete with golden sunshine and a gentle breeze.
All right, nice job. Very good. Okay, I'm going to be really picky, okay, because that was a really good reading. Okay, nice job. Okay, so here. Close your lips at the end of the word instead of rain clouds. No rain clouds.
No rain clouds.
There you go. Yeah. So sometimes it's a little tricky because in Italian it's probably the same as Spanish where you would say no. Okay, it's more of an O sound instead of O. Okay, our O sound is O. Okay, so no rain clouds. Okay. All right, let's go to slanting. So this is going to be the short A, the whiny sound. Instead of slanting, okay, slanting. The sun slanting through the branches.
The sun slanting through the branches.
Good, one more time. The sun slanting through the branches.
The sun slanting through the branches.
Good, okay, that was pretty good. All right, and this last one here. Inadvertent. Here, let me give you the T sounds. When I say it, I get rid of the T's. I say inadvertently. Okay. So, but inadvertently.
Inadvertently.
There you go. One more time. Inadvertently.
Inadvertently.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to Amparo. Amparo, let's have you continue from But I Felt. Finish this paragraph. And 4, 5. Okay. Read down to Like She Always Did, please.
But I felt like I was to explode. I could almost hear the high-pitched whistle of a teapot in my ears. I got up, threw up my coffee, and walked out of the park. I imagined that the old lady was shocked by my sudden departure, but I didn't turn back to see for sure. I kept my eyes on the sidewalk as I retraced my steps, hoping to avoid any more gratuitous exchanges of neighborly pleasantries. When I walked into the apartment, my 5-year-old sister ran up and gave me a hug, telling me about the adventures she and her dolls had had that day, like she always did.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Really good. Okay, let's start off with ran instead of run up. Ran. My 5-year-old sister ran up.
My 5-year-old sister ran up.
Okay, let's try 5-year-old one more time. My 5-year-old sister ran up.
My 5-year-old sister ran up.
Good job. Okay, right here, this is, you can pronounce the T's saying gratuitous, or, okay, American pronunciation would be gratuitous.
Gratuitous.
One more time, gratuitous.
Gratuitous.
Good. Next up is, where'd you go? Okay, right here. Avoid. Give me a good V sound. Hoping to avoid.
Hoping to avoid.
Good. One more. Hoping to avoid.
Hoping to avoid.
Okay, give me an O sound instead of hopping. Hoping.
Hoping to avoid.
Good job. And the last one is right here. It sounded like you said by. Okay, but I. Okay, so you can say but I or but I didn't turn back.
But I didn't turn back.
There you go. Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, let's go to Ali.
Yes.
Okay, let's have you continue from my mother. And let's have you finish up the paragraph, ending at that morning, please.
Okay. My mother looked up from the table and then back at her watch, raising an eyebrow. She had much less of a routine than I did, but had still noticed that mine was off, heightening my anxiety. I didn't explain. I accepted the pipe cleaner ring my sister had made for me as graciously as I could manage. The ring was actually kind of pretty in a costume, jewelry kind of way. I went into my room and threw my sweatshirt over the back of the chair, noticing with irritation that it seemed to fall in exactly the same position it was earlier that morning.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's take a look here. Okay, watch your R, your tongue on the R sound here. Okay, instead of earlier, okay, earlier.
Earlier.
Okay, it was earlier that morning.
It was earlier that morning.
There you go. Good. Next up, we have the word fall instead of full. Full. Open up your mouth. Fall.
Fall.
Good. Much better. Okay. Right here, instead of sweet shirt, the word is sweat. Sweatshirt.
Okay. Sweatshirt.
Threw my sweatshirt over the back of the chair.
Threw my sweatshirt over the back of my chair.
Okay, all right. Try through one more time. Give me a good THR. Through.
Through.
Okay, almost. Push your tongue down on the R. Through.
Through.
There you go. That's it. One last time. Through.
Through.
Good. Nice job. Let's go to the word graciously. Give me a good GR here instead of graciously. Graciously.
Graciously.
That's it. Excellent. Right here, accepted. So the first one is ak with a K, and then septed. Accepted.
Accepted.
I accepted the pipe cleaner ring.
I accepted the pipe cleaner ring.
Okay, very nice. Right here we have the word anxiety. So this is going to be anxiety. Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Good. Nice job. And our last one here is routine. So this is an oo instead of routine. It's routine.
Routine.
Good. Much less of a routine than I did.
Much less of a routine than I did.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very cool. Going back to the top here. Vladimir?
Okay.
All right, let's have you read from I Counted the Money. Okay. I would love to count the money every day. No. All right, so let's have you
Especially
read
my
from
money.
Yeah, exactly. All right, down to was unsatisfied, please.
Okay. I counted the money in the box on my dresser and noted the fact that since I hadn't been doing anything with myself, I had managed to save a pretty decent amount of money. I figured that almost $2,000 should be enough for a ticket somewhere and room and board long enough to find a new job. But where? I had always wanted to move to Amsterdam, but visas took more time than I felt I had. I worried that if I took time to plan, I might lose my motivation. The routine might pull me back into its comfortable wasteland, and I might forget I was unsatisfied.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's take a look here. Our last word here, the word is unsatisfied. So the stress is right here in the middle, or at the beginning. Unsatisfied.
Unsatisfied.
There you go. Good, good. Let's practice the word wasteland. Give me an ooh sound at the beginning instead of wasteland. Ooh, waste,
Oh.
wasteland.
Wasteland.
There you go. Okay, so it's comfortable wasteland.
It's comfortable wasteland.
Nice job. Good. Next up, Amsterdam. Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Good. Nice job. Nice job. Next is, okay, room and board. So watching your R's here, okay? So, and room and board long enough to find a new job.
And a room and board long enough to find a new job.
Okay, good. Now, a trick that you can use when you're combining those sounds, okay, because right there what you did is that you paused on the D to then move into the R, okay? So what you want to do is say, and room. Okay, so use a J sound into the R, and room and board. Okay, that's one trick you can do. Okay, the other one is to use a stop D, saying and room and board and room. So skip over the D almost, and room and board.
And room and board.
There you go. So let's try both of those. So you can say and room or and room and board. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay. And room and board long enough to find a new job.
And room and board long enough to find a new job.
Good. Or and room. Okay, try the other way.
Like G.
Yeah, like a J. And room and board.
And room and board long enough to find a new job.
Good, good. And your last one here is figured.
Figured.
Yeah, so instead of saying figured, it's figured.
Figured.
Good. So I am at my parents' house, you guys, and my parents have a lot of animals, and so you might hear a dog, or what that is my parents' old cat walking around going, okay, because it's very old and wants to die. It's very old. So yeah, it's very annoying. So anyway, you'll hear cat sounds or dog sounds or whatever. It drives me crazy, but whatever. That's what it is. All right, nice job, Vladimir. Thank you. All right, Marianne, let's continue with you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go from the routine might pull. Okay, and let's have you read down to. Go ahead and read down to I was willing, please.
Okay. The routine might pull me back into its comfortable wasteland, and I might forget I was unsatisfied. After all, I hadn't realized it until that afternoon. It was that easy to suddenly see. It might be just as easy to lose sight of, a fact that terrified me. After about an hour of pacing, straightening books on the shelf, and kicking shoes into place, I settled on San Francisco. It was the most obvious promised land, the place to strive for, home of the fresh and shiny new life. I even considered reading on the road while on my way there, but decided it would be pushing the cliché farther than I was willing.
Okay, very good. Yeah, so that is cliché. It's a French word, and so we would say chez. That's okay. Okay, good, good. All right, let's practice this word here instead of pushing, pushing.
Pushing.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and here instead of would, take out the L. Would.
Would.
There you go. It would be pushing the cliché.
It would be pushing the cliché.
Okay, pushing the cliché. So use a sh sound instead of cliché, cliché. It would be pushing the cliché.
It would be pushing the cliché.
Good, good. All right, next up is the word the. Okay, nice job with there. That sounded good. Your THs are sounding really good. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the, though. Okay, so on the road.
On the road.
Nice job. Next up is promised. Instead of promised land, promised land.
A promised land.
Very good. Next up is terrified. Where'd you go? Okay, terrified. The stress is at the very beginning. Instead of terrified, terrified.
Terrified.
A fact that terrified me.
A fact that terrified me.
Good, nice job. And your last one is the word afternoon. Okay, so on the T there in the middle, give me a good T instead of a Spanish T. Instead of saying after, afternoon.
Afternoon.
There you go. Okay, afternoon. The stress is in the very end. Instead of afternoon, afternoon.
Okay, afternoon.
Good. So I hadn't realized it until that afternoon.
I hadn't realized it until that afternoon.
Okay, afternoon. Put the stress on the very end. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
There, that's the sound. Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, let's go to Julio.
No.
Okay, Julio, please read from instead. Finish here. Go ahead and read down to here where it says she wanted to, please.
Instead, I grabbed East of Eden, also about ending up in California. I went through the rest of my day and evening in a sort of trance, tingling with excitement, but so determined and focused that I had a sort of tunnel vision. I was surprised by how little my mother objected. She seemed to understand that I had to go, but I also suspected she didn't believe I would stay away. My sister, on the other hand, did object. Her pout was so exaggerated I almost laughed while explaining that I loved her very much, would be back to visit, and that she could visit me whenever she wanted to.
Okay, good job, good job. All right, big one here is the THs. Okay, so we have other and mother. Okay, so here you had said on the other hand, other, on the other hand.
On the other hand.
Okay, good. One more time. On the other hand.
On the other hand.
Good, much better. Yeah, words like the, that, there, they, them, all those are great. Okay, but it's when that TH is in the middle. That's the tricky part. Okay, let's try this one here. Mother.
Mother.
Good. So, how little my mother objected.
How little my mother objected.
Okay, let's try little one more time. Hit the top of your mouth. Little.
Little.
There you go. How little my mother objected.
How little my mother objected.
Good. That was awesome. Let's see here. Okay, next one here. I'm just being super picky. A lot of your stop T's were really good. This is the only one that was a little off. A little off. So we're going to pitch our sound. Excite. So it's excitement.
Excitement.
There you go. Okay, so tingling with excitement.
Tingling with excitement.
Great job. One more
Tingling
time.
with,
Yeah, go
ting-
ahead.
tingling with excitement.
Good job. Yeah, just like that. Before, when you had said excite. It was more like excitement. So it was excite instead of pitching the voice. Excitement. Okay. So that time was really good. That was the only stop T that I heard that was really off. Okay. Good job. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Very good. Oh, we still have more. This is a long story. Okay. Good. Let's go to Jose.
Yes.
Okay, Jose, please continue from I also promised. Okay, finish this page, this paragraph, and read down to here where it says some disbelieving, please.
Okay.
I also promised.
I also promised I would wear the pretty ring she had made so I could keep her with me while I was away. That seemed to work a little, and she escaped away and back to her satisfying life. I found a plane ticket online for 2 weeks away, figuring that would be long enough to say goodbye to my friends and figure out where I would stay when I got there, but not long enough to relax into routine. I spent the next 2 weeks saying, I don't know, I just have to get out of here and do something to everyone. I knew. They all shook their heads, some disbelieving.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, let's try everyone. Give me a good R here. Everyone. Nice and slow.
Everyone.
That's pretty good. Okay, we're almost there. One more time. Everyone. There you go. Okay, that's closer. Good. Okay, so here, instead of to relax into routine, okay, give me good R's. To relax into routine.
To relax into routine.
Oh,
to
almost.
Relax into routine.
Okay, so do you feel that? Do you feel yourself rolling the R?
Okay. To relax into routine.
Hold on. So it's important that you feel what's going on. Do you feel when you roll your R?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a question. Do you feel it?
To relax into routine.
Okay, te estoy preguntando si sientes cuando estás haciendo la R.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking you. Okay, so if you could feel that, okay, see if you can control that just a little bit more. Okay. Relax. Try that.
To relax into routine.
Nope. Less R. Give me an R there. Relax.
Relax.
Okay, so.
Relax.
All right, let's pause here. Okay, you're still rolling.
Relax into routine.
Okay, hold on. You're still rolling the R. Okay, so you have to when you're doing that, if you feel yourself roll the R.
Okay.
You have to pause and you have to work on the exercise. Hold the R. Nope. Okay. Hold the R in its position and hold it for as long as you can. That's an exercise that you have to do every day. Okay?
Every day. Okay.
Every day you have to practice the just holding that R. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's try the word stay. Okay. You said stay. Take off the e.
Okay.
Okay, the word is stay.
Stay.
Okay, all right, good.
Stay. Okay.
Good. Let's go to the word figure instead of figure.
Yes.
Figure.
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 Okay.
Good. Okay, and the last one for you is going to be skipped instead of Skyped.
Skipped.
Okay, take off the eh. You're saying skipped. It's skipped.
Skip.
Okay. Add the T at the end. Skipped.
Skipped.
Okay. All right. So the other thing I would recommend, Jose, is probably not coming into advanced classes. Okay. So here you have a lot more some complex situations and whatnot with the words. Okay. I would probably just recommend going into the beginner and intermediate classes.
Intermediate classes. Okay.
They have a little bit. It's a little bit easier. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay, very good. Let's continue here with Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay, Heidi, please continue from some impressed. Okay, finish here and read down to second day in town, please.
Some impressed, some jealous, and some disapproving. But they were all surprised. Apparently, all of my friends had been aware of how regimented my life was, how regimented my life was, and had seen that I was too deeply in to see for myself. However, almost all of them insisted they didn't consider it a rat. I found a reasonably priced youth hostel right near Golden Gate Park and was having a great time discovering a new city. I went for long walks every day, exploring and looking for a job. But first, I walked down the tree-lined street. The hostel was on and it's difficult. The hostel was on and to a nice little coffee shop I had discovered my second day in town.
Okay, very good. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at this part here. That's so you had stopped on hostel, okay, and so it's all of this here. Okay, so I walked down the tree-lined street the hostel was on. So we're gonna go was on, and that ends it there. So try that whole line right there. Try that whole line ending on instead of ending on hostel. That's why it was confusing. Okay, because you said I walked down the tree-lined street the hostel, and then you stopped. Okay, so end on. I walked down the tree-lined street the hostel was on.
Oh, I walked down the tree-lined street and I walked down the tree-lined street and the hostel was on.
There you go. Yeah, and we come up. The hostel was on. Okay, good. All right, let's go to the word every day. Okay, we're going to stress the word day instead of every. Okay, so here you said I went for long walks every day. Okay, it sounds like this. I went on long walks every day.
I went for long walks every day.
Instead of every day, it's every day. Put the stress on the end of the word, or on the end on the second word.
Every day.
I went for long walks every day.
I went for long walks every day.
Good, good. Nice job. Next up, we have the word hostel. This is an instead of hostel. Hostel.
Hostel.
Very good. Let's go to the word consider. Instead of consider, it's consider.
Consider.
Yeah, they didn't consider it a rut.
I didn't consider it a rut.
Okay, so instead of saying consider. They didn't consider it a rut.
They didn't consider it a rut.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Let's go to last word here. This is regimented. Okay, the stress is at the very beginning. How regimented my life was.
How regimented my life was.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so went to town. All right, let's go to Julieta.
Yes.
Okay, Julieta, please read from on my 10th day. And let's have you read down to right here where it says the past week, please.
On my 10th day in San Francisco, I went in and ordered a medium coffee with room for milk, and smiled at the guy behind the counter who was beginning to recognize me. I threw some coins into his tip jar and walked the 2 blocks on the park, heading straight for the tree I had taken to sit under. As I settled myself onto a protruding root, I took the lid off of my coffee and set it down on another route to my left. I took out a magazine and settled in to read and sip my coffee, as I waved to the girl who had been in the park every day for the past week.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the girl. Give me a good hard T here instead of to the girl. To, as I waved to the girl.
As I waved to the girl.
There you go. Good, good. Next up is another route. So connect those R's, okay? To sit down on another route to my left.
Set it down on another route to myself.
Okay, so right here you're saying another route, another route. So connect them and give me a good R here. Set it down on another route to my left.
Set it down on another route to my left.
Okay, that's pretty good, connecting those R's. Good. Let's go to, okay, this is the last one. The only thing you said here was on the park instead of to the park. Okay, so walked the 2 blocks to the park.
Walked the 2 blocks to the park.
Okay, connect walked the. Okay, instead of walked the, walked the 2 blocks.
Walk the 2 blocks to the park.
There you go. Nice job. Yeah, to the park. Good. Good. Excellent job. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Wow, it's still going. Okay, good. Let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo, please read from Who Smiled at Me. Okay, finish this page. So what is that? Okay. And come down to Anywhere. Okay, San Francisco or anywhere. Okay. All right, just right here.
Who smiled at me when she saw I was sitting in the same spot again. I froze. I couldn't believe I hadn't seen it happen. Laughing a little, I looked around, wondering if anyone else got the joke. Clearly, no one else did. I began thinking of Dorothy, who had run all over us when really she just needed to wake up and see that she had the power to fix her own problems. I walked back to the hostel, shaking my head and wondering whether I was going to find the interesting career or project or whatever it was that would make routine comforting again in San Francisco or anywhere.
Okay, very good. All right, let's practice how we say this. So, or whatever it was. Okay, right here. So we kind of roll through that. Or whatever it was that would make routine.
Or whatever it was that would make routine.
Okay, or whatever it was.
Or whatever it was.
Good, nice job. Next here is hostel. Give me that T in this word. Okay, the hostel.
The hostel.
Good job. Next up, instead of O's, this is Oz. Oz.
Oz.
Okay, very nice. Next is wondering. Instead of wondering, wondering.
Wondering.
I looked around, wondering if anyone else got the joke.
I looked around, wondering if anyone else got the joke.
Good job. Good. And your last one is froze. You added a T on the end saying frost. Okay, so I froze.
I froze.
Good. Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And now it finally ends. Okay, let's see here. Ali? Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit because we only have 4 lines here. And I'll have you read from I walked down to grew up on, okay?
Okay. I walked back to the hostel, shaking my head and wondering whether I was going to find the interesting career or project or whatever it was that would make routine comforting again in San Francisco or anywhere. Knowing that it didn't really matter, I, of course, ended up going back home, much to my sister's delight. The lady with the dogs, the girl with the bike, the girl at the coffee shop, and the old lady in the park all asked me where I had been, and I told them all animatedly of the search for myself that had brought me all the way back to the street I grew up on.
There you go. Look at that concentration. All right. So yeah, I could see you concentrating on your R's here. Okay, that was good. No R issues. Okay, street, brought, park, girl, all those sounded really good as you were going through. Really nice job. Okay. I do want to look at the word all. Okay. Remember, this is an ah. You're going to open up your mouth a little bit more. Okay. So I told them all animatedly.
I told them all animatedly.
Good. One more time. I told them all animatedly.
I told them all animatedly.
Good job. Okay. This word here, comforting. The stress is at the very beginning. Instead of comforting, comforting.
Comforting.
Okay. So here, watch that R here. Comforting. Comforting.
Comforting.
Good. Good. Okay. So what it was, that would make routine comforting again. Try that.
That would make routine comforting again.
Good job. Good. And your last word is the word project. Okay. So if you put the stress on the end of it, that word now becomes a verb. Project. Okay. So make sure when it's a noun, okay, you're putting the stress at the beginning of it. So this is project.
Project.
Okay. So to find the okay, so I was going to find the interesting career or project or whatever it was. Try that.
Okay. I was going to find the interesting career or project or whatever it was.
Good. Now, last thing here, instead of interesting, get rid of that It's interest. Interesting.
Interesting.
Good job. Good. All right, you guys. Well, we finished the story just in time. Thank you all for coming in. It was great having you here. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, teacher, take care.
All right, everyone.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Chad.
Bye.